In Christ we find unshakable hold. Our rock, our foundation, helping us to
Hello,
grow.
welcome to my channel Judge All Nation. In this video Christian Prince will make understanding and education about Islam to all Muslims. Also Christian Prince educates Muslims that in the Lord Jesus there is truth and no other. Now let's take a look and see what Christian Prince will tell you by arguing with Muslims. Enjoy watching this video and God bless you.
According to the Study Quran, chapter 17, verse 104, it says that Allah will gather the people of Israel all back to their land. Do you see it? This is your book.
No, but yeah, you know what though, Christian
What?
Prince?
No,
Don't
yeah. What? Yeah. Nobody. Nobody. What?
they
Yeah.
have they
What?
have they have
Hold on.
everything that
Hold on.
they have a
A
right to
second
be there. They
ago. A
have the
second
right.
ago. Hold
They
on.
have
A second ago, you said to me, "Do not know history, 1940, etc." Now suddenly, it's your God is the one who will bring them back, right?
they have a right to go back, but they
So
don't
why
have
you
a
are
right to do
fighting
it.
them?
No,
No, a
I'm
second
saying
ago,
it,
you see, a second ago, you liar. You
Christian
said
Prince,
a second
CP.
ago, you play victim. A second ago, a minute ago, you play victim. You say, you know, the history, what did they said, what you did, they said
CP,
the
please,
Palestinian, they
please.
opened their houses for them. It turned to be the Palestinian, who you call them Palestinian, or Arab, they are not Palestinians. Number two, they are occupation.
This is
It's you who said to me, Umar al-Khattab is the one who did that. The first time the Arab, they
that's
entered
a
that land.
racist
Hold on.
argument.
Yes, Nora, go ahead. I'm listening.
I want to ask something different, but if you say something else right now, I can ask later.
Something different? Like different what?
Yeah,
Different about
different
what?
from gambling.
Huh?
I think we are talking about gambling now, I think.
Yeah, but what you want to ask about? Go ahead.
I want to ask about why does Quran and the Bible have a different story about Satan? Because I searched about it yesterday, and it
Who
says
who who have
something
different story?
like the Quran says
Uh-huh.
something different about the fall of Satan,
Oh.
and Bible says something else. Like
Well, you
from
know,
what I
the
saw,
Quran, every story in the Quran is distorted. But remember,
yes,
you need to remember something. Which book came first? You know?
the Bible.
Okay. So the one who told first time about Satan, obviously he have a better story. And if the Quran is coming with a story, is not, and even the story in the Quran doesn't make sense because the Quran says Allah, he said to the angels, bow down to Adam, right?
Oh, yes,
Yeah, but why Allah will make angels bow down to Adam? You know, that is an act of worship. So the Islam supposed to teach monotheism, and then suddenly the Quran itself saying that Allah, he commanded the angels to bow down to Adam, and you know, Shaitan, he did not, but according to Islam, Shaitan is not an angel. So
yes.
the whole story is just stupid, you know.
Also, it says something, and if it is correct, because someone else told me, it says that Satan was made differently than the other angels. Like he was made of clay and fire.
No, no, no.
Only
The Shaitan is not an angel. Shaitan is a genie. Genie is made of fire. Angels, according to Muhammad, made of light. So they are two different creatures, you know. Yeah. And
yes,
here you need to ask yourself, angels are made from the same nature of Allah because Allah is light, correct?
yes.
So who is higher, human being who is made from a clay, or the one who is made from light, the same nature of Allah?
Can you repeat the last question because I didn't hear? Sorry.
No, what I'm saying, if the angels are made of light and Satan is and the human being is made of clay, which one is higher? The one is made from light, which is the nature of Allah, or the one who made it from dirt?
The ones who are made by light.
Okay, so why the one who is made by light is born down to the one who is made from dirt. Based on the Quran teaching, it doesn't make sense. But according to the story, the angels accuse Adam that he will do mischievement, and Allah, he wanted to prove that they are lying, not only wrong. So he said to them, tell me those names, in kuntum sadiqeen, if you are truthful. I'm typing English again. Well, it's not as-sama, it is al-asma. Chapter 2, verse number 31. And if you read the verse before it, the angels, they told Allah, why you are going to create someone who will do mischievement and shed blood, while we declare your praises and sanctify you? He said, I know what you know not. Then Allah, he taught Adam all the names. Again, this is chapter 2, verse number 31. He told the angels, tell me the names if you are truthful, not sincere. Even sincere is close, but that's false translation. This is Aitani. Aitani is a Muslim Sunni from Lebanon. That explains why he is always lying. So tell me the names if you are truthful. And here you notice that the Quran accusing the angels to be not truthful. Why? Because the angels could not answer the names. If they were able to answer the names, that means they are truthful. They said, well, we know not except what you told us. So they could not tell the names. So now Adam, he told Adam, who he taught him the names, tell them the names. And Adam told them the names of everything. And here, by the way, there's other mistake, because according to the stupid Quran, Adam, he knew more than the angels. You know what I mean? Which is contradict what Islam teach totally, because no, the one who knows way more is the angels, not a man. But anyway, Muhammad, he took from the Bible that God, he taught Adam the names of things, which means he gave him knowledge, but not everything, names of things he need in his life, like let us say the knowledge of surviving, to know what is right, what's wrong, or to recognize, let us say the ability to think, the brain. So here Muhammad, he is again adding his own flavor. So Allah, he taught Adam all the names, and then Allah told Adam, tell them the names. And he told them the names. And then Allah, he said, and here, by the way, it says, remember. What remember? You see how stupid even translators, like, they were there. No. So instead of saying, and when we said, so they add, remember, because it doesn't make sense. When we said, when you said that, who, like, what are you talking about? We said to the angels, prostrate yourself before Adam. Why? Because they accuse Adam of mischievement. But they are right. Adam, he later was kicked out of heaven, and all his children did mischievement. So they were not wrong. So he accused them here to be untruthful, and he made a challenge of telling them the name, tell me the names, when in fact it should be the opposite. It should be that the angels ask Allah things he's supposed not to know. If he was able to answer, that means he is all-knowing. What Allah did is the opposite. He have a dog, he called him Susu. He said to them, what is the name of my dog? They said, we do not know. That means they do not know. It should be the opposite. He should say, okay, go and name those animals, any name you want, don't tell me, and come back and ask me the name of each, and then I will tell you. What happened is the whole story is a chain of stupidity. All right?
Yes, and I got one more question. So in the Bible, It says that Satan was an angel before, right? Only in the Quran says he was a genie. You said, I think.
Satan, Satan, uh, like when we say Satan in Christianity, like Jesus, he make it clear that Satan is something evil. Someone is very pure evil, like the father of all lies is Satan. All right.
Yes.
And Satan was a powerful, for sure. He have a power. He is able. He have a powerful to use. He is not just a normal creature like us. He is powerful. He is all like he have many ability and many things to do. In the Quran, Satan is nothing but a genie, and this genie he have ability, but he is not equal to the angels. You know.
Yes.
So and then we notice that Shaitan or Satan in the Quran, he can do exactly what the angels can do. He can do exactly, even though the Quran doesn't say that Satan is an angel, it's making it clear that it's a genie, and this genie, even he do have sex, he eat, he have needs, like he sleep, he pee, he you know he, even though he can be invisible. But all of those things contradict each other, because a person or a creature who eat and he need to pee, and this is his nature, this is the real nature of him, how he can transform himself to be someone he do not, he's like an angel who is a light, how he can switch himself to be the angel of light, or the angel who is made of light. So the whole story in the Quran about Satan is very weird, and it's a collection, a collection of stories from many religions, including Christianity, including in Judaism, or even Sabian, because Sabian, they believe that there is a creatures. In fact, the Arabic word for malak or malak in the Quran use is the same word used in the Sabian book. There's a book, it's called Kanza Rabba. It's used the same, exactly the same word. So obviously Muhammad, he collects stories uh, about such a creature, and he is so confused. Who is this creature? So in one hand, he is a genie. In the other hand, he mixed him with the angels, because when he says Allah, he said to the angels, bow down. All of them, they bow down except Iblis. He did not even say Satan. He said Iblis. So based on that verse, the Quran making it clear that Iblis is one of the angels. However, the same stupid Quran says Iblis was one of the genies. So I believe that this is when Muhammad, he says he was one of the genies. Maybe somebody told him after he made, because those verses, they came in stages. They did not come like, they did not even a verse. Like Muhammad, he make a sentence, supposed the scribe write for him. Some they say he can write. So maybe later, after Muhammad, he says, Allah, he told the angels to bow down. All of them, they bow down, except Iblis. Later, in order to fix it, he said Iblis was one of the jinn. You know what I mean? Because based on this verse here in front of us, based on the verse here, is Iblis is an angel. If I say, we said to all the angels bow down, except the guy, his name is Iblis, well, that means he's an angel, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The story in the Quran is mixed up, and later Muhammad, he learned something new. Maybe he went to Isaiah, like the Jews told him about Isaiah 14, you know, about the falling from heaven, the day star, the son of the dawn, etc. So Muhammad, he tried, he learned from the Jews something, and he learned from the Sabian something, and he learned from whatever someone else something, and that make Islam something totally out of everything. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Thank you. What?
Anything else? Did I answer you?
Oh, no, please. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nora. Nora is an ex-Muslim, so she have a questions. Do we have any Abdul? Do we have any Muslim? Anyone? Not a single one today? Or we are out of them? Yeah, you know, a lot of people leave Islam as soon as they see how silly and stupid Islam is. You know, in the world, when I believe. Like you see those guys who want to fight, like those Hezbollah. You know, the Khomeini is giving them keys. Like during the war with Saddam Hussein, to Khomeini, he put a key in their neck, key to heaven. You know, those people are poor people. They are being lied to. They die for something, have nothing to do with them. Like now, you know, those Hezbollah in Lebanon. Why they are so obsessed with fighting the Jews? Because simply you go to heaven. It's not about, you know, this is, and you know, the funny is that those who they are commanding them to go and die, they hide in the 14th floor under the ground, which means they are so obsessed with life. You know what I mean? They send you to the front line to die, and they themselves, they hide 14th floor under the ground. You see how much they are willing to go to Allah? Why, if you like to be a murderer, why you want to go 14th floor under the ground and send those young men to die so they can go to heaven? Don't you want to go to heaven too? Why you are, you know, why you are fighting your wish to go to heaven? Let us see. Lena, are you a Muslim? Lena? Only Muslims, please, if there is any Muslim. Do we have any Muslim? If you are a Muhammadan, please put your hand up. We would like to have you. Jafar, he is coming. Jafar is a Shia.
Christian Prince, why you always hang up on me?
Because you speak like a kid. Are you going to speak like a man today?
What do you want to know?
You remember what happened last time we spoke?
You were asking me about the jizya.
Yeah, you said to me jizya is tax. Why you were lying?
I wasn't sure the exact definition of it. I know.
Oh, so you are a
tax
Muslim.
for-
You are a growing Muslim. How old are you?
In my 20s.
You are in your 20?
Yes.
I will shave my 20-meter beard if you are in your 20.
I'm 29.
Ah, okay. From here to here auction? 35? 40? 50?
I'm 20. My friend, how old are you? I mean, why don't
I'm
we
very
just stick
old.
to the subject?
I'm very old because, you know, now you are saying to me, now you found out I've speak. So you are a Muslim all your life. You never found out what it says until you speak to Christian Prince.
I know what I know is it means a tax for the Christians and
No,
the
it's not a
Jews. That's
tax
what I
because you do not need to pay tax, and people is spitting in your face, as the verse in the Quran saying.
Well, where do you get the spitting in the face from?
It says وهم صاغرون. You know Arabic, right?
Yeah, so that means
Okay.
subdued or humbled.
No, humble mean to spit in your face.
To spit in your face.
Yeah,
So I know that this happened in history.
yeah,
For
it's happening in
example,
history. No, it's happened during your prophet time. Your prophet, he says, don't, if you see a Christian or a Jew in the street, force him to walk in the sewage.
yeah, I know that's in Bukhari, but
No, this is in the
what I'm
Shia
saying,
book too. In the Shia book too.
it is okay. But like I know, for example, Umar al-Khattab, when he went to Syria, he did those kind of things, like when
Your
they take
prophet did those
jizya,
things
they
too.
hit them on the head.
Ali, he did those things too. Shia or Sunni, the same.
But I thought with the Shia, they don't do it in a bad way. They just collect the money normally.
They don't do it in bad way. Actually, until now in Iraq, they are sending messages and letters to Christians, either convert or pay jizya or we will kill you. And
From who?
this is why a lot of a Christian, like Assyrian or Chaldean, they are leaving Iraq in a massive number.
Are you talking about this was under when
Now,
the Sunni, when
now,
ISIS was there?
now, Shia now in Iraq. Yeah,
How do you know? How do you know this?
I know. I'm a Christian prince.
Okay, well,
So why you want to
you know,
stay in such a religion? Now you know that it is an evil. Don't you think this is evil?
for me, it wouldn't be like this
What do you mean? It's up to you. Are you designing
because
Islam as you wish?
I heard some sheikh who
Uh,
was saying that the Christian only pays it every 2 years. The Muslim will pay
you know,
zakat
this is
every month.
first of all, that's a lie. Secondly, it is the ruler
The
he
sheikh said
decide.
it.
No, it was sheikh who sheikh. They sheikh. They are shaky sheikh. Bring him. Let us see where he gets from. Where he gets from? What every 2 years?
I can send the video.
Don't tell me a video. You know, I can show you a video about a sheikh saying, the Shia sheikh saying that Al Imam Sadiq or Ja'far, sorry, he created an elephant from mud, and he fly with it. You know.
Yeah,
Hmm. Do,
I don't know. They
have
say
you
that.
ever see a flying elephant as a Shia?
Well, the Shia response for that will be that it's a miracle.
Yeah, I saw like like Nasrallah. You know, he go many floor under the ground, 14 floors, and it happened. It's a miracle. You know, the guy was cooked even though he's 14th floor. You know.
No, but when you know the thing is that I known many Lebanese Christians who liked him because like he defended their neighborhoods.
That's false. The Lebanese Christian, they suffer a lot because of the Shia, Hezbollah, and they kidnap a lot of Christians. There's at least between 80 to 90 Christian priests killed by Hezbollah. Just a priest.
I suppose like for Lebanon, it depends on which political party you're
No,
from,
no, no, no. This is
because
not
there's many
about no.
political
You know,
parties.
those who give opinion based on political party, they are not honest. A Christian should give his opinion based not in benefit his own benefit of his party, of the truth. Hezbollah are a terrorist, filthy. They killed Christian, they killed Muslim Sunni, they kidnap,
Okay,
they ask for
I'm not
ransom,
denying.
and
I'm not.
not only that, they are number one and the only drug dealer in the country. Is that correct?
Yeah, but
So how? So what?
here's
Hold on. How? Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah. How they are religious and they want to fight for the sake of Allah, and they grow cocaine and heroin.
I don't think it's good to do that, but at the same
No,
time,
this is not the
Lebanon
question.
has a,
This is not the question. We are not talking if it's good or not. We are talking about how somebody claims to be religious, and their leader is a sheikh, And
My
then,
belief is that they do that because the economy in Lebanon is very bad.
see, now we can justify it. So I can now kill people by drugs or kidnap them because the economy is bad. Yeah, that's right. You
Okay,
know.
I'm not saying that maybe Hezbollah killed Christians before,
What about the
okay?
rest in Lebanon? No, the economy is bad for all.
But some Christians support him too. I'm just
No,
saying.
no Christians support him. Nobody, nobody. Only,
My friend, I spoke to them. I
my
spoke to them
friend, those are
before. They told
scumbag.
me,
Those are not Christians. There's
but
no
they
way.
come from a Christian family and
No, they are
Christian
not.
names.
They are, maybe they grow in the West. They are stupid. They don't know what they are talking about.
And some of them there too. I'm not saying everybody, but there is some.
My
You
friend.
can.
Christians, they are so happy to see Israel is spanking Hezbollah with no mercy. I assure you that. All right.
Well, but I'm saying,
And I'm
you
being
know,
honest with you. I pray every day for the victory of Israel. I say it in public. I'm not like those potatoes who don't dare to say it.
yeah, but you know, I don't understand why you are like that because you
Why
know
like
that
that? First of all,
they do many crimes. My friend,
You Shia, you want to kill them just because they are Jews. Number two, this is their land. Even the
no.
Quran,
Just for us.
even the Quran say this is their land. Even your book.
But what about your belief? If they don't accept Jesus,
So who
they
care?
can't have any
This.
land.
I'm not here to judge them. God will judge them about who. Same for you. You will go to hell. You will be fried. You will become potato chip, and you will go to hell. And you can send me selfie, but that will not change the fact that if somebody came to you rape your wife, I will defend you because he's a criminal. I will defend you, even if you will go to hell. So
But Christian Prince, how
if somebody, hold on,
Christian
If
CP?
somebody is a Buddhist or a Hindu or etc., I will not allow anyone to harm him because simply he is a human being, and nobody have the right to harm a human being. Those
I'm
Muslims,
not
your
saying,
people, the Shia, are a bunch of cowards. I will give you an example. The president of
but
Iran,
many Christians.
the president of Iran, he went to the United Nations. In the speech of the mullah, they say death to America, death to Israel. In his speech in the United Nations, he says Iranian and American are brothers. Go search it. Taqiyya, Shia, they have no dignity.
Okay,
How
but
in all your life you shout death to America, death to Israel? Just a day before he go there, he was standing next to the mullah, and they were
I think
shouting
he
death
was
to
trying.
America.
I think he was.
Listen, he go to the United Nations because they wanna, he's begging Biden to sign an agreement with him. Suddenly he says that Iranian Muslims and American, they are brothers. We become brothers now.
I think he was trying to get sanctions removed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the same you
You
lie
know,
to
but
me.
but but
The same he lie, you lie to. All of you Shia, you love to lie. Your blood is a lie. Actually, if you go to the
no. I'm
laboratory,
being honest
listen,
with
be
you.
honest with
I'm
me.
being honest with you. I will.
When the last time you did Jafar? When the last time you did a blood test? Do you know?
I don't think I ever did it.
Be
Or
honest with me. Wasn't your blood test is L, like start with the letter La, like liar, 110%? You're a Shia. The
my,
Shia, and
my
I showed you the reference. The Shia,
don't.
they believe that the shield of faith is lying. A Shia, he cannot. This is your Ali says
Taqiyya.
that. Yeah, the one.
Taqiyya.
It says even the one who don't lie, he is not even a Shia. I showed you the reference, right? Yesterday, you remember?
Yeah, I don't agree with that fully. But
Ah. What do you lie half lie and you don't like to full lie? You do
no, it's
half.
just only to like because only to protect yourself, I think, or
Hmm. So
if it's
now,
a war or something like that.
like now, the Israeli are coming
Because
after Hezbollah.
the Shia, they experienced persecution from the Sunnis. And let me just
Right,
ask you a
right,
question.
yeah, right, yeah, yeah.
Don't you
That
feel that the
well,
Shia treat
is
the Christians
Ali
better?
when he was is torturing the Jews and killing them? Who persecuted who? How many people Ali killed? Ali, he burned people alive. He burned them alive. Is that true?
I know. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's true.
Okay.
It's true.
So he's a criminal.
Yeah, I mean he was an imam, but he was fighting a war.
Did you say yeah?
I said he did it. Yeah, but he did it because he was fighting them.
Ah, I see. No, those actually, in fact, they are Muslims. He did not fight them. He just gathered them and burned them. They are Muslims. You don't know your history. Try different lie. You know, you're talking to Christian
But
Prince.
no,
You're
I'm
trying to
not
get a
lying.
Christian
But
Prince, man. But you know, don't go there. They are
Aisha attacked
Muslims.
him
They are
first.
not. He's not fighting them. In fact, they worshipped him.
Aisha
In
attacked
fact,
him.
they worshipped him.
Worshipped him.
Hmm.
No, I mean we don't.
What
I
do you
mean
mean,
there's
nah, no? What do you mean?
some
What do you mean, nah, no?
some.
Yeah, nah, no. What do you mean? When Shia, I speak to Christian Prince, he said to him, yeah, nah, no, no, yeah, nah, no.
No, I'm asking you like how,
Sound like
what is.
Hassan Nasrallah after they spank him. What do you mean? Yeah, no, no, yeah, no, yes, no.
I'm just asking you like why do you believe Ali is worshipped?
I don't believe that. It's you Muslims. You know, you don't Muslims don't know your book. I never saw a Muslim he knew his book, including your biggest mullah. All of you are a bunch of potatoes.
There is
Hold
no
on,
ibadah
hold on.
for the imams.
When I call Muslims potato, I'm not insulting. In fact, I'm giving you a better rank. You Muslims don't deserve potato. Potato is delicious. It's delicious. You Muslims are potato. But here we go. This is why Ali, he burned the people. Why? You know, because simply they worshipped him.
Oh, so he doesn't want to
And
listen.
why how they became non-Muslim? Because they worshipped him. You know, all those stories here. It says here that those people, they become uh, apostate. But how they become apostate? You know what they did exactly. Read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ali burned some people and this reached. Yeah, it says he used the fire, which is Allah's punishment, and if somebody leaves Islam,
Uh-huh.
to execute him
I see.
in a court of law. But that's how the courts usually they go to court.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and
So I want.
why
Can I ask you about Israel?
you were talking about Israel?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. So why you supporting them so much after you know what's going on with history since 1948?
What history? Tell me about history.
Well, from what I understood, they came there by getting, they had the Holocaust, and then they
Uh-huh.
started coming there as refugees, and many of those Palestinians, they took them in their own homes, and then
Really? How nice.
one day,
How nice.
they come one
And
day,
those
the locks are
Palestinian
changed.
are they Arab?
Yeah, they're Arab.
Okay,
Why
can
not?
you tell me how the Palestinian became Arab? How their name is Palestinian but they are Arab? Same time, potato.
But it
Hold
doesn't
on.
mean that you don't
Same
afford
time,
people
same time.
basic human
Same.
rights.
Oh, what a human right. You Muslims torture. We just showed you your Ali is burning people alive and talk about a human right. Listen, potato. In your Quran, in chapter
Did I
17.
say?
Hold
Did
on.
I call you any?
Shh. In the Quran, in chapter 17, verse number 104, does it say that Allah will bring the Jews from everywhere around the world? Which is he's copying the Bible? Yes or no?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sure. I assure you, you never heard this before.
What? Show me the reference. I want to see it.
Shami. Have you ever heard this before?
It's not the Quran.
It's not the Quran. It's a Mickey Mouse, correct?
My friend, can you just show it to me so I
I
can
cannot
see
throw
it
it
and
to
then
you.
I
You
can.
said to me you are 20 years old. Half of your teeth is gone. Can you throw it to me? Listen, What's the with
Okay,
me? Which tooth? How many tooth is gone? Be honest with me.
no, I have full teeth.
You have full teeth?
Wallahi.
You know
Yeah,
what? I don't think so. I think, you know, which wife she broke your teeth? Just be honest.
I don't know. It happened during mut'a, but
Oh,
anyways,
okay. I see. That makes
yeah,
sense. All right.
just
So, according to the Quran, according to the Sahih Quran, chapter 17, verse 104, it says that Allah will gather the people of Israel all back to their land. You see it? This is your book.
no, but yeah, you know what though, Christian
What?
Prince,
No, yeah.
though,
What? Yeah. Nobody. Yeah. Nobody. What?
they
Yeah.
have they
What?
have they have
Hold on.
everything that
Hold on.
they have a
A
right to
second
be there. They
ago. A
have the
second
right.
ago. Hold on. A second ago, you said to me, "Do not know history, 1940, etc." Now suddenly, it's your God is the one who wanna bring them back, right?
They have a right to go back, but they
So
don't
why
have
you
a
are
right to do
fighting
it.
them?
No,
No, a
I'm
second
saying
ago,
it,
you see, a second ago, you liar. You
Christian
said
Prince,
a second
CP,
ago, you play victim. A second ago, a minute ago, you play victim. You say, you know, the history, what did they said, what you did, they said
CP,
the
please,
Palestinian, they
please.
opened their houses for them. It turned to be the Palestinian, who you call them Palestinian, or Arab, they are not Palestinians. Number two, they are occupation.
This is
It's you who said to me, Umar al-Khattab is the one who did that. The first time the Arab, they
that's
entered
a
that land,
racist
hold on,
argument.
the first time ever the Arab entered that land, it was 600 years after Jesus. Almost
I
700 years.
know.
Okay,
I
so how
agree
those
with
people
you.
they
I
came,
agree
they
with you.
owned the land? This is the land of the Jews. Who was there before them? The
Okay,
Jews.
but my friend, in the okay, so the first thing I want to say, I'm gonna address everything. The first thing I want to say regarding the Quran, yes, it says that, but they do have a right to be there, 100%, but not in the way that they are there with
No,
force,
you see,
with killing. They have a right to be in the city of Jerusalem because they
all
pray
of
there.
you don't have the
They
right
can
to be
go
there.
there.
Iraq is not your land. Give it back to the Assyrian. You have no right to be there.
My
Syria
friend,
is
but
the same.
you can play
Lebanon
this
is the
game going
same.
back.
Israel is the
Oh
same.
my.
Egypt is the same. All of you Muslims are a bunch of thieves, and you accuse of others of colony. You say that they are doing colonies, and you are against colonies, all right? But Islam is the biggest colony in the world. You go, you
But
invade, you force people to speak the language, you force them to change
CP,
religion. Not only that, you force them to change even their food, to change their names, to change everything. Even you see a guy from
you
Pakistan.
are not.
His name is Sheikh Uthman. He dressed like the Arab, tried to speak like Arab, and he act like an Arab, but he's not an Arab.
Oh, yeah. I know, but you are not applying a single standard across the board because
Did
you're
you
talking
say?
about.
Did you say Thangle? Thangle? How many tooth lost? Just tell me how many tooth you lost.
I lost all my teeth, man. Anyways,
So why you say to
uh,
me? Why you lie to me? You said you are in your 20.
my friend, it doesn't matter.
No, it
I'm
matter. You're
29 years
talking to
old.
Christian Prince. Listen, I wasn't. By the way, I did not tell you I was in the police before. So you are talking to investigator.
I'm talking to Mossad, huh?
Uh-huh. You can say that if you
And
want.
anyways, bro, it doesn't matter.
What,
What I'm saying
bro?
is
We
this.
just smoked you and you call me bro. I mean, I made you lose all your tooth. If you have only one left, you look like a rat. I keep killing you potato, etc. And you call me bro. What, bro?
I'm just trying to answer you.
No, you are not trying to answer me. You're trying to avoid, and you try to call me nice words so I can be nice to you in return. I cannot be nice to a liar. That's against my belief.
You're okay. You're telling no. I'm not lying. You're telling me. I said you have to apply a single standard across the board,
Yeah,
which
finger.
means
Christian Prince. This person need not every tooth. And the reason for that, because he keep it banking him and they get the boxing. Yeah, Zakir Naik. I never had boxing with this guy. I never even saw him. Christian Prince. Because he's boxing with many people, you forget his name. Huh? What's his name? His name is Mr. Abdullah bin Hassan al-Hussein al-Muhammad. What the heck? You know all those names together? Christian Prince, you're stupid. Those are told together his name. All those names, his name one, like, I mean, 7, 8 names, all of them, they are one name. Yes, brother. Okay. So what's your name? Tell them. Guys, do you know those Arab? The guy, his name, Muhammad ibn Hassan ibn Hussein ibn Ali ibn Ahmad ibn Maktoum ibn. I mean, in the first day in the school, the first day, I hate it because everyone he have to stand up and say his name, and each one of them, his name is like a train. It's literally like a train, you know. The most boring day, and the teacher is not even listening. He can't remember them, you know. Yeah. So, Abdul, listen. Don't give me a speech. Do you agree with me that Islam is a stupid religion? Do you agree Islam is a stupid? You're Allah. He want to bring the Jews back, and the verse in the front of you, and you Muslim, you want to fight the Jews because they have no right to be there.
Yes, the Quran, the Quran says that he will bring the Jews back. Okay, no problem. The Muslims
So
did.
who brought? Okay, no, hold on. Focus with me. Focus with me. Who brought the Jews back?
It's what the Quran said. Okay,
This is not the question. Focus with me. Who brought the Jews back?
But how do we know it's speaking about this time and age?
Don't butt me. Who brought the Jews back?
Allah.
Thank you very much. So why you Muslim, you lie, you say the Zionist and the American and the British, it turned to be Allah. Are you willing to spit at Allah with me now?
Oh, if you allow me to say a few things.
I allow you to say things. Are you willing to spit with me on Allah now? Because he is the one behind this problem. He decided to bring them back, and now we are fighting over them because Allah, he brought them back. You want to spit with me on him? Allah?
I said he has a right. They have a right to be there.
This is not the question. This is not the question. This is not the question. You Muslims, you just say it. I mean, you came here to tell me that the dude have no right to be there. Now you are saying to me they have the right to be there. So what one of them?
They do, but they should be coexisting with other religions.
No, this is their land. You see, Allah did not say other religion. In fact, Allah, he said kill all the Palestinians. You want to show you in the Quran?
Those were the Canaaniyun.
So it doesn't matter whoever lived there. The Quran told the Jews to kill them all. Doesn't matter who.
This was a different time.
Doesn't matter. He says this is your land. This is your land. Allah assigned for you. Correct?
Yes.
Assigned to who? Tell me.
To Bani Israel.
To the Jews. Thank you very much. So why? Well, what are you doing? What are you doing? So do you see? Do you see why?
I don't know where the name Jews come from.
Okay, hold on. This guy, he said he did not know where the Jews came from. Shouldn't you ask your prophet why he says he called them Jews? Why he called them Jews then?
He called them Yahud.
Yeah, Jews is Yahud.
Because it's coming from a guy named Yehuda.
Who is this guy?
He was a rabbi.
He was a rabbi. Seriously. And what about Israel?
What about it?
Well, the Quran keeps saying children of Israel, children of Israel. Who is Israel?
The Hebrew Israelites.
What does Israelite mean? Hebrew Israelite.
They are a direct.
Yes, Hebrew Israel. Huh?
It means that they are the son of Yaqub.
Where do you get this from?
The Bible.
So the Quran is a stupid book. You cannot find information in the Quran. It's just a silly, stupid book, Mickey Mouse. So in order to find anything serious, we have to go to the Bible. So why you have a Quran? Just throw it to the garbage, man. You cannot find anywhere in the Quran it says who is this guy. Suddenly it says children of Israel. Who is Israel? Allah knows best, brother. Maybe it's Netanyahu. Maybe it's Netanyahu.
But my friend,
but don't butt me. Why the Quran don't tell you who is Israel? How you will know? How you Muslim, you say our book is corrupted, then you have to go to our book to learn about your book.
So from
don't sue me. Don't tell me so. Why your book is a stupid book? How our book is corrupted, then you have to go to our book to learn about your stupid book.
I believe it's okay to take information from the Bible
No, it
if
cannot
it's
take
not mentioned
information.
in the
You cannot take
Quran.
information from the Bible because you claim that the Bible is corrupted. So the information will be corrupted. Are you stupid or
If the
what?
information I get is not contradictory
What
to
contradict?
Islam, then
Where in the Quran it says who is this guy? Go ahead.
okay. Maybe the Quran doesn't mention it, but
Why?
it mentions the
Why?
children of Israel.
Why? Isn't it this is the book of Allah? Why our books it's mentioned who is this guy? What happened to him?
Because it was a simple revelation for that
Temple.
came
It was a temple,
because
yeah, like temple
he
revelation.
revealed.
So the Muhammad, he have time, his God to tell him, any woman, Muhammad, she wanna offer her vagina so you can F her, and he start counting your cousin from your mama, your cousin from your dada, your cousin from your niece, your cousin from your Muhammad, your cousin of the cousin, and the cousin of the cousin, and when any believe in women, she open her legs for you. He have time for that, but he have no time to tell us who is Israel. Are you
Okay,
dead? What?
I
Okay.
I see I I see your point.
You see my point? I was talking about vagina. You should say I saw the vagina.
Okay,
There's no
I
point.
will.
There's no
I
point in
can
the.
talk.
There's no
I
point
can.
in the Quran. There's no point in the Quran. The
Why
guy.
don't you talk to? Why
Don't
don't you
be
talk
them
to a
being the
scholar?
no, no. Listen. What
Christian
point?
Prince, I
Listen,
believe you are a
Prince.
Palestinian.
Listen.
I
Listen.
believe you are
What is
Palestinian.
this? What is this? This is God is talking. I mean, the guy he have tons of wives already. What this verse is about? Oh Muhammad, listen, Habibi Muhammad. Today
No,
I
because
made lawful for you.
there were
Hold
many
on. What
widowed women who
widow?
need help,
There's widow. Okay, so
and
should I
also
go? Should I go
to
right
bring
now? Hold
alliance
on. Should I go
to
right
bring
now and
alliances
hold on?
between the
Should
tribes.
I go right now and sleep with all Muslim women who became widow during the war with Hamas and the war with Hezbollah? I'm ready. What do you think?
If you
Hmm?
accept Islam, I can find you a wife.
I don't accept Islam, but I will accept women offer themselves to me. I mean, what they want? They
uh,
want Islam or they want a man? And I'm a real man, not like your prophet. Your prophet, he said he was the most weak person in intercourse and sex. Until he invoked Allah, he sent him a dish of shish kebab. Do you eat shish kebab?
Sometimes.
Have you ever heard of a God? He could not fix the penis of his prophet except by going to the kitchen, adding some spice, and making a ground beef and mixing it together, and he cook it barbecue, and then he sent it with Jibril, and Jibril is so slow, it arrives so cold and freezing, and then Muhammad, he ate it, and then he got the power of 40 men. Have you ever heard of a God like this?
I mean, it's not a miracle.
It's a miracle. Well, it's a miracle if Allah he fixed it without sending kebab. I mean, I just gave you medicine. If I give you Viagra, this is not a miracle. So if the kebab is the miracle, I mean, we eat kebab every day. By the way, do kebab do anything?
I don't know, my
Is that
friend.
why you lost your teeth? You eat kebab?
Yes, okay,
No, I
yeah.
think this is not the
I
reason.
lost
I
my
think you eat kebab because already you lost your teeth because you don't have teeth to bite. So you eat kebab.
my my friend. I have teeth, bro. I have teeth.
Liar. In fact, even if you have any after speaking to me today, they are gone. Spit them. What? This is what
Okay,
happened to
so
every
what?
Muslim. Any Muslim, he come in the stage to talk to me. He end with a lot of a bruise. Even Bruce Lee, by the way, his real name is not a Bruce Lee. His name is a Bruce Lee. After debating me, I just spoiled him and says Bruce Lee. But in fact, everybody start calling him Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee. He got a lot of bruises. We have a guy. His name is Ahmed. He wanted to debate me. Go ahead, Ahmed, from Senegal. Go ahead. He's a woman now. Ahmed,
Yo, you can hear me?
I can hear you. Why you have an icon of a woman?
It's NFT, man.
It's what?
You know what NFT is? NFT.
What does that mean?
Crypto. It's a crypto picture.
I know, but why you have a, still it's a female, you are a man, right?
Yeah.
I'm confused
It's cool,
about you
bro.
right
It's
now.
cool.
You see, the
It's an
prophet,
investment. It's an investment.
the prophet, he used to receive Quran when he wear his wife clothes. Is that your case? You receive investment when you wear women clothes? Why
I
you?
will change it. Give me a moment. I will change it.
No, it's okay. Stay as you are. You know, I like women
No,
more.
no, 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 no. No problem. No problem. I will change
No
it.
problem. I will make you a woman. Don't worry. It's okay. It's easy surgery.
Okay, I changed it.
Uh-huh. Okay, now you look like a man.
Yeah, I
Who
changed it.
is that you?
No.
Oh,
Someone from Google.
oh, okay. So go ahead. What do you want to say to us?
You can ask me any question. I'm a scholar, man.
You are a scholar, really?
Yes.
Any question?
Any question.
All right. So why your prophet here? It says any believing woman, she offer herself to the prophet so he can F her. Go ahead.
What's the question? You're not asking a question.
I just ask you why the Quran says, any believing woman, she can offer herself to the prophet so he can F her.
Okay, say it again. Someone was interrupting me. Jafar, shut the fuck up, man.
Okay, you are just a piece of trash.
No, bro, he's
You are using a bad language.
Say it again.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Potato. Filthy. Any Muhammadan? No filthy people here. Use bad language, we send you, go to Allah. The Prophet, he received a verses saying any woman she offer her vagina to the Prophet, he can F her. You Muslims have no dignity. Any Abdul? Any Muhammadan? This is God. All of those women, Muhammad, he got license to F them now. The Holy Prophet. I mean, the verse about how many people he can F is longer about Muhammad resume. Like nowhere in the Quran says who is Muhammad. Nowhere. It doesn't say where he's from. It doesn't say who's his father. It doesn't say who's his mother. It doesn't say anything. A guy's name is Muhammad, that's it. But about women who want to sleep with Muhammad, there's a long resume. All of this, look at this. Who's left? All of this is about boom with women. And especially where it says, and any believing women, she offer herself to the Prophet so he can F her. Any Abdul? Jafar is gone, He just landed. Like Adam, he landed in Sri Lanka. Any Muhammadan? Nobody? I am a prophet, by the way. Any believing women, she wanna offer herself to me. And look how stupid the Quran. Allah, he made lawful for Muhammad his wives. Don't you think it's too late, you potato? The guy is doing boom them for the last 20 years. Now you tell him, Prophet, listen carefully. It's lawful for you to F your wives. Really? It's lawful, huh? That's deep. That's philosophy. It's lawful for him to have sex with his wife. Now you are telling him? So he was having sex with them without your permission? Now the permission is coming. And then go and if captive slave. Not to marry them? No. All your captive slaves. And by the way, here there's a problem. It says captive slave. So how Muhammad was having sex with Mary the Copt? She is not a captive slave. She was a slave, yes, but she was a gift from the ruler of Egypt. Scumbag. Do we have any Muhammadan?
Hello.
Go ahead. Hello.
Yeah, the other guy was disappointing. I thought he was a scholar, but he was using foul language. I just want to say, God gave him the rights to F as much women as he wanted in the Surah Ahzab 50. It says that whatever woman gives himself to the Prophet, it's up to him who he takes and who he declines. It was just a special gift for him only. Your mic.
Are you a Muslim?
I spoke to you the other day. I'm like 50-50 at the moment.
You are 50-50? Which 50 is talking to
Yeah.
me? Which 50 is talking to me?
The 50 that still believes the Quran maybe is right.
Ah, the 50 still believe the Quran is right. There is a...
Yeah, because the prophet was human, right? So maybe he could make
Seriously, he was
mistakes.
a human? No way.
You don't believe that?
No, you know, but this is a very funny logic, because I can go now and say the one who rape a woman is a human too. You know, the one who rape a child is a human. The one who rob a bank is a human. Everybody is a human. So what if he's a human? Is that an excuse to do all kind of garbage?
Well, he's just using his human nature to get his benefits.
And the human nature, God serve as a human nature, right? He's not serving God. God, he worked for him.
Yeah.
So Aisha, she said that I see that your God, he rushed into your... Allah, he rushed into your lost. Aisha, she said. But don't you think that no, Allah is a created just to serve Muhammad?
It can seem that way to me. It does seem that way.
Okay, so
But
why
even to
you...
Aisha, it seems that way.
But isn't it, this is obvious that he is the same as all fraud leader?
Yeah, like Joseph Smith and stuff like that. It does seem like that.
Okay, so why you say still believe 50-50?
Do you know what it is? I think I've just indoctrinated from a young age, parents, everything, culture. It's just really hard to overcome the programming.
I don't know. I mean, if you know already that Muhammad is a fraud, so what culture have to do with this? You know, either he is a fraud and or not. If he's not, you keep following him. If he's a fraud, that's it. He's a fraud.
But it's like we wasn't there in the past, so maybe who's to say that maybe God does want him to do all these things? You know, maybe
God
God
want
actually
him.
mysterious.
I see. God want him to do that. I see. Yeah, and when God he make Muhammad do things, is that including you know, like being honest or being a liar?
Well, there's a verse in the Quran that says if Muhammad lies, then Allah will take his arm and cut off his aorta. And then when he was dying, the Prophet did say it feels as if my aorta is being cut. So that makes me believe that maybe he was truthful for the first part. Then during Surah, I think Surah Tawbah,
No,
or last Surah,
I have a
you
different
know?
explanation. I have an explanation says that Jesus he wanted him to be die in such a way so he can be exposed. Muhammad he made a statement he never thought that would happen to him, and this is exactly how he died, to prove, because the verse says if he lie about us, which mean as a prophet, lying about his prophecy, not lying about who eat shish kebab, who did not, no. So he's lying about his religion, lying about what he believed, lying about receiving revelation. So Muhammad made a
So when he
statement.
lied, Allah cut his aorta.
It's not Allah, that's Jesus.
But in the Quran it says Allah will cut the aorta.
Yeah, but you know, because Muhammad never thought he would die in such a way.
Could be, I don't know, but it just seems too. It's more than a coincidence that that's the way he died, and even in the hadith it says as if my aorta is being cut.
Yeah, but this is because the true God, you know, he made him die in such a way to prove a point that he is a liar, he's a fraud.
But wouldn't that prove more that God is real, like Allah is real, because Allah said it?
No, because Allah he said to the Christians, believe now before I erase your face, but he could not do that, you know, right?
That's true. That's true.
So if Allah he can do things, he can do things, but he could not. You know, Muhammad did not need to go to war in order to you know, to force people to believe. Allah already he said to the Christian and the Jews, believe in what revealed to you, Muhammad.
So do
Or
you think Muhammad didn't believe what he was saying?
no, you don't. This is why it says in the hadith, in Sahih hadith, that Muhammad, he tried to commit suicide by himself.
Yeah.
And not only that,
He wanted to
in the
jump off the
Quran,
mountain.
it says that Allah said to him, if you have a doubt about what revealed to you, go and
Go
ask
to
the
the Christians
Christians and
and
the
the Jews.
Jews. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if the Muslim, they say, no, he don't have a doubt. He is saying to them, this is about your name is in the Bible there. No. You know what? Even if that the case, that means you have a doubt on what Allah is saying.
Well, yeah, his name is never mentioned in the Old Testament or the New
No, no,
Testament.
not only this. I'm saying the Muslim try to fix it. They say, oh no, because Allah told him that his name is written in their books. But that will not make any difference anyway, because it says he have a doubt. Why he have a doubt if Allah told him? That means he is not a believer. Why I want to doubt what Allah is saying?
That is true. Oh shit, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
He's down his own scriptures, and plus the satanic verses as well. That makes me really doubt it, because how could you not
No, the
distinguish
satanic
between the
verses did,
angels?
no, the satanic verses did not come from Shaitan. Those came from the Mossad. They sent them a pager. He was in the cave. He thought nobody knows where he is now. And you know, the Mossad, they knew everybody where he is. So they send him a pager. He received satanic verses. He start bowing to the idols, worshiping them. And then he says, I don't know, this has happened to me, how it happened to me. The Mossad, the Jews, you know, they blame the Jews for anything. Yeah.
EP, how do you know so much about Islam? Were you ex-Muslim?
No, I never been stupid, man. What are you insulting me?
Oh, sorry. You just know so much.
Yeah, I was the smartest child in the school, but that school have only one child. But anyway, I was the smartest. Like Allah, Allah is the best of the creators, but the Muslim, they say he is the only creator. Like me, when I was in the classroom, my mom is so proud about me. My son is the best in his classroom, but she will not tell them that in his classroom there's not even teacher. Anyway, so yeah, Allah the best of the
Yeah, I think I
creators,
need
but Allah is the only creator.
Yeah. So, do you think that Muhammad was on drugs, maybe, or like mentally ill or something?
I don't know if Muhammad was in drug, but obviously there's a nail in his bum.
There's what?
Nail in his bum.
A nail?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, the guy, he is leaking all the time, and he pee like a woman. He dress women clothing, and he never received Quran
Yeah,
unless
because when I was
unless
younger,
he
my
wear
mom would
women
always tell
clothing.
me to sit down.
Huh?
She would tell me to sit down to go like toilet. She said, "Oh, if you stand up, it's like doing it like Satan." But I'm like, no, I'm a man. I should stand up and pee, not sit down. That's what women do. But she said the Prophet did it like that.
Yeah, the Prophet. Yeah, the Prophet. The Prophet
And he
received
also
Quran
dyed his
only.
hair and wore mascara and stuff like, and wore Aisha's clothes. So I'm thinking, that's probably why the LGBTQ also support it.
Yeah, they don't. Those are just ignorant. Do not know what they are supporting. So those people, they have no idea what they are supporting. They don't know even their gender. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, they confuse people.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think, you know what? Yeah, I'll leave Islam.
Okay, you will leave Islam?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for you. You will not have virgins now. Are you sure?
That's okay.
You will
I'm
not
not into
have. You
virgins.
will not have the wife of Hassan Nasrallah
Who's that? I don't even know. I don't follow politics like that.
because she is included in the package. The Quran says whatever you wish, anything you wish. Even Nasrallah himself, he will be in your bed if you want. I mean, the stupid Quran says whatever you wish. I mean, do you know what you are talking about? The people are weird. They can wish to have sex with a goat. They can have sex to have sex with Allah. You just told them whatever you wish, you idiot. So the stupid Quran is just made by an idiot. So now listen, you decide to leave Islam, right?
Yeah, I left it. Yeah.
What do you think about Christianity?
I think it's good. It's better than Islam, at least. Like, it teaches
It's
you better
better.
morals.
It's better or it's good?
It's better. I don't think it's good because also Christians can do a lot of evil things as well, isn't
No,
it?
no, no, no. You see, I can do evil, but doesn't mean Christianity is evil. You know, I can go right
Yeah,
now, I can go and harm my neighbor, but doesn't mean that Christ, he told me to do that. Christianity is not the Christians. We don't judge
yeah, but didn't
Islam.
Christ say?
Listen, we
But
don't judge
didn't
Islam
Christ?
to be bad. We don't judge Islam to be bad because there's a
Mm,
guy, his name is Abdul. No, Islam is
mm.
bad. Islam teaching is bad. Muhammad is bad. The father
Yeah.
of Islam is bad. So, if you want to know Christianity, then you look at Christ and what Christ he have
I
done.
don't think Christianity. I don't think Christianity is bad, but I just think that maybe people made it up, because born of a virgin, walking on water, turning water into wine. It just seems like a Marvel superheroes kind of thing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but you know, you are the one. Like, didn't you mention the word to me in my conversation to you? The word miracle.
Yeah, miracle.
Okay,
Yeah,
God Himself is a miracle.
yeah, but it
Okay.
doesn't make sense for God to create the laws of physics and then to break them for like 2,000 years ago when
No,
there was no
but
cameras
by
and videos.
creating the law of physics, He break them all. By doing that, He broke all the physics because you just said to me, doesn't make sense to create the law of physics and break it. No, He broke it first because simply when God He said, "Let be light," light was.
Mm.
The law of physics you learned from the light which came after God created. So the law of physics
Yeah,
goes to you, not to Him.
because light comes from the stars, right? And then it says the stars and the sun was created after let there be light
Yeah, but you know
in
the Bible
Genesis.
doesn't describe really. I mean, if God want to describe for us what He did exactly,
Yeah,
step
it's
by
not really
step,
scientific.
we need a
Mm.
billion book, not a holy book of few hundred pages. So the Bible present the creation of God in a simple way,
Yeah,
a simple way for simple people who farmers. It's not meant to be a scientific book. It's meant to tell you
mm,
that everything you have is from the Almighty, who make
yeah,
things happen. But it's not the purpose of it to say and teach science.
yeah, yeah. I get you. It's more about how to be a good person, isn't it?
Yeah. It's more
Yeah,
about being a good person because no person is
yeah. I
good,
believe that.
but it's about
Mm.
teaching you, giving you a guideline how you can be close to God by trying your best. Not, I cannot say the
Yeah,
word good because nobody, and that doesn't matter what we try, we will not be good as the word. Only the
yeah,
Bible teach only God is good.
yeah.
So it's
Because
about being
didn't the guy
close.
come up to Jesus and say, "You're good," and then Jesus said, "No one is good apart from God." So isn't that including himself as well? Because he
No,
said, "I'm not
Jesus,
good."
Jesus himself, he says, I am the good shepherd. So Jesus is asking the
Yeah,
man, how you call me good? Don't you know that only God is good? Because this is a
yeah,
Jew. This is a Jew. He knew that he should not say, you're good. This is a
mm.
Jew. You say a Jew will never say that. He don't say
Oh,
you're good because he knew by saying that he is breaking the law. So Jesus saying to him,
okay.
why you call me good? Don't you know that only God is good,
Only God is good.
which means
Yeah.
how you know who I am. Yeah.
So you believe Jesus is God, right? He is the Father, or like the Son and the Father, they're different.
No, we believe in Trinity.
Right.
Trinity doesn't mean that Jesus is the Father or the Father is
Mm.
Jesus. However,
Yeah.
the Messiah, he says, one of his disciples, he says to us, he said to him, why you don't show us the Father and that's it? He says, I am with you
Mm.
all this time and you do not know me, for I and the Father is one, or are one.
Is one. Yeah. What does that
So
mean?
that's mean a trinity, three per. The English we use the word person, but it's not really accurate. Like in Arabic, we use the word aqanim. Uh,
Mm.
so I believe the word person in English. My English is not that good to replace it really.
Yeah.
So I would use the word person, but I believe it's not a perfect word to describe. However, God is a three and one at the same time. If somebody
Mm.
want to say how, well, he's God. I mean,
Yeah. We
how
can't
he
understand that.
say let be light, you don't tell him how. Okay, maybe you want him to be four and one, maybe you want him to be half one. Are you going to design
Mm.
him? So the Muslims, they accept blindly what the Quran says, even though the Quran
Yeah.
says the crazy stuff. As an example, the Quran, Allah keeps saying we, right?
Yeah. We. The
The
royal
Muslim,
we.
they say, the Muslim, they say, uh, he say we because it's majestic, but that is even more horrible. That mean Allah, uh, when he say we, he feel he is
Mm.
more capable of being one.
Yeah, because Tawheed doesn't really make sense when it says we,
No, it's
the
not about,
royal
yeah,
we.
it's
Like,
not only that. No, the explanation itself, it's stupid, because what do you mean he say we as a majestic? That mean he is not satisfied with himself being one.
as one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he need like all of those, all over, the we. But if I say we, because I feel I am more
mm,
respected, that mean I am more respected if I am more than one,
yeah.
right?
So
So,
even in the Bible, it says, "Let us create man in our image." Right. So is
right,
that
because
using plural or is it using
because
majestic?
even Elohim, but
Mm,
this is not a fake pearl. This is a true, for we believe in the Trinity,
mm,
right? Yeah.
yeah,
So in the Bible, is God is not using the word we as a fake we. In the Quran, it's a fake we.
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
see that because even in Surah Qul Huwallahu Ahad, it means like Ahad doesn't really mean like singular one. It means like one of,
Exactly.
right?
It's one off.
Mm, yeah.
In fact, in
Oh,
fact, there is many like explanation for that verse. Ahad is one of the idols of Mecca.
ah,
As-Samad
is the
is
name.
other
Ah,
idol. You know, قل هو الله أحد. Say he is Ahad.
Allah.
Say he is As-Samad. All right. So what
So
Muhammad
was
is
Muhammad just was he combining all the gods of the pagan Arabia
exactly.
into
So
one?
Muhammad is trying to combine
Okay.
all the God. If you go right now to Ibn
Yeah.
Kathir, you speak Arabic, right?
No,
No? In
no.
Ibn Kathir, and by the way, this copy, they're trying to hide it, but too bad. In the internet already they have it. If you go
Mm.
to the book explained of Ibn Kathir, let us see. Sanam ismuhu Samad.
His name is Samad.
Uh-huh. Another one, his name is Samud.
Yeah, Samud.
Uh-huh.
Samud. Are these pagan gods names?
Yeah, those are Sanam. Sanam is a god,
What about Rahman? I heard also Rahman was another name.
Rahman is other name. Rahman, Muhammad, most likely he took it uh, from when Rahmanul Yamama, this guy, he claimed to
Mm.
be a messenger of God. He sent him
Mm.
a message. He called himself Rahman, and he claimed that he's sent by Rahman. His God is Rahman.
Oh,
So,
so Muhammad he liked it and took the name.
yeah, so he took the name, and this is why when he wrote it first time, the Arab they says, "Oh, Muhammad now is worshiping a new God." The only
Because
one we know
I
his
read in the
name
hadith,
Ar-Rahman is Rahmanul Yamama.
yeah, because they also call
Do
Muhammad the
you see
Savior
do
in
you
one
see the
of the.
screen? You see my screen?
Hold on, let
Oh,
me
hold
touch
on.
it.
My screen is dropped for. Yeah, this is a new Discord after the update. It keep drop. It doesn't
Yeah, I
give
can't
you.
see.
It's okay. I will. You see the screen?
1 second, it's loading. Yeah.
So this is Tafsir al-Ali al-Qadir. This is the name of the book.
Uh-huh.
تفسير ابن كثير اختصار تفسير ابن كثير. And here it says in yellow, even
Mm.
though if you don't know Arabic, you can take a screen, you can take screenshot and post in Google, or you can take a,
Oh no, I'll take your word for it because I know you know Arabic.
no, don't take my word, because there's people they lie, I don't want you to do that for granted for everybody.
I can see in yellow the ending Samad like Swad Meme
Yeah.
Dal.
Okay. So فصنم يقال له صمد وآخر يقال له صمود. So
Mm.
Allah as-Samad.
Okay, but wasn't there a people called Thamud, like the people of Ad and Thamud?
No, Thamud is different. This is Samud.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, this is Samud.
okay.
So there is a Sanam. And by the way, this if you try to buy the new copy of this book, it's gone. They took it off the whole page.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because you know what? During my studies when I was Muslim, I used to ask a lot of questions, and they would also always answer with like, Allah knows best, or like shouldn't ask these questions. Like I was asking, like, when did Abraham go to Mecca and create the cube? And like, there is no proof archaeologically for them to go there. So my questions were mostly but based on reality and history, and it just felt like Islam wasn't like giving those answers clearly.
Say again. Not sorry. Say again.
Like do you know when like the Muslims would believe that Abraham and Ismail created the Kaaba, right?
Yeah, but this is
But there is no proof of that.
no. Not only there's no proof, there's a contradiction in the Quran, because if you go in the Quran, it says that there's no warner came to Mecca before Muhammad.
Yeah.
So how Ismail, he is a prophet, and Abraham is the father of the prophets, right? And
Exactly.
then
That means the Jews and the Christians should have done tawaf around the Kaaba as well.
and there is a
before
Christians,
Ismail.
and you know how you say those are Christians? They have book. You call them people of the book. So they have a book. They have warners, the books of God. You know. So the Quran is just a stupid book. Nobody came before you. Nobody came before you to warn them. You know. And then the Muslim.
I have a theory. Can you
hold on? The Muslim they might say they try to fix it. They say no. He is saying that nobody came before you, Muhammad, to the people of Mecca at that time. Hold on. It says before you.
Before you, yeah.
So before you mean before you. Nobody came here. And they never received books. Huh?
Yeah, but they even believe Adam was the first one to create the Kaaba. Like that was the first house.
Yeah, Adam, and not only that, even the angels, they came, they were waiting for him. Adam, he landed in Sri Lanka, you know. That's why I like tea. You know, I love tea. So
it doesn't make sense.
That explains why Adam landed in Sri Lanka. Actually, you know, Adam, when he talk, he shake his head too. You know, he's Indian. You know, yeah. So he cannot like talk without like, you know. So Adam, for sure, he is from India, and he landed in Sri Lanka. And then how he walk in the ocean, because he's very tall, very tall.
So I have a theory.
The whole ocean did not even go to his knee. That's why he was able to cross the ocean.
But hold on, listen to this, because Muhammad means just the praised one, right? So that could mean Jesus. So I'm thinking maybe there was an Arab sect that were trying to understand the Bible and the Torah, because we know Waraka bin Nawfal was translating the Old and New Testament in Arabic, and there was obviously groups of religious people there. So maybe they created Muhammad as really to be Jesus, because it's only mentioned 4 times in the Quran.
No, I have a better knowledge for you. There's a prophet, or somebody claimed to be a prophet, and he mixed between Christianity and Zoroaster. His name Prophet Mani. Mani. You will find tons of his stories, Muhammad, he mentioned in his book. It matched perfectly with Mani. The Manawiya become very, very, very widespread in the Middle East. Very popular.
Are they the ones that wear white clothes and they do ablution?
Huh?
They perform ablution with spring water, right? Like running water.
You know, the Mani is a mix of many things. Like this, I'm talking about the Sabian. But if you if you want to learn more about Muhammad, you know, somehow I believe Mani and Muhammad is the same person. And the Arab, they use like they created their own their own book, version of the book of Mani. He is the praised one. He claimed to be the Messiah. The same, you know, the same garbage, you know, the same. So he's just another fake. The difference between Muhammad and Mani, Mani did not seek war, did not seek killing people to convert them. He speak eloquent language, you know, like the same as the Muslims, they say the Quran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good theory. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers. Thank you.
You can read about him. In fact, until now, there's people who believe in him. Until now.
Well, in the Middle East.
They are exist in many places, but they are very, very small, tiny minority.
Are they called the Druze with the tree? The Druze?
No. The Druze is different. The Druze, they believe that they believe in the caliphate of the Fatimiyin, Al-Hakim bi Amrullah Al-Fatimi, which means the ruler in the name of Allah. He claimed that he is Allah, and then he have 7 letters he exchanged with the person Hamza, and those are the letters of Hikmah. So that the Druze, they have a book. It's called the Book of Hikmah, but in the appearance they say they are Muslims. They practice taqiyya. to protect themselves from the Muslims from being slaughtered. And here we go with the number 40. Muhammad, he received his religion or his belief in the
At
age
the
of
age of
40.
40.
That is where the
Yeah.
Druze they come to. And this is the story of many too. So at the age of 40, a Druze person, he will receive his religion. Until 40, he do not know anything about his faith. They don't tell him, they don't allow him to sit with the elders. They don't teach him anything. All what they teach them now, you are
That makes
Druze.
sense.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah, because the whole story from like the the story that we get really has too much holes in it.
Yeah, there's holes in the narrative anyway. But you see, for me, I don't
Yeah,
debate Muslims about like what I'm saying,
yeah,
because this is above the grade of the ones I'm talking to.
yeah,
Usually they
yeah,
are ignorant,
yeah,
they don't know. So I don't want to
yeah,
exercise my muscles over someone who is a child, like someone is a, yeah. Like in the other day,
yeah. No,
I was walking in the
you know,
street and a drunk man, he approached me. He want to fight. If I push him, he will fall down. Just push him with my finger. He's drunk,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. It's
But
not
that will
worth
be
it.
stupid of me to show my strength on a drunk, and just try to avoid him. You have to be
Mm,
wise. So
yeah,
when we speak to someone have knowledge, we speak with knowledge. When we speak to someone have ignorance, we go slowly, because even their
yeah,
sheikhs are they are ignorant. The highest sheikh they
yeah.
have.
The thing is, we're all being lied to, and we're told from our parents and our scholars, the people that we're meant to trust, that this is why it is. And then we talk to you, and then we're like, oh my God, we've all been lied to.
Uh, you see, you grow up in a society, like for us as a Middle Eastern, everybody lie to everybody. Even your parents, they
Yeah,
might lie to you to protect you. Like they might, uh, like in the Middle East, they say to the child, there's a monster. If at the end of the
yeah,
road.
yeah,
So the child now he was afraid to go because there's a monster there. So he stay many years. He
yeah,
don't dare to go out of the area because there's a monster. But the truth is, there's a
yeah.
monsters. The Middle Eastern,
It just traumatized
as you
them.
see, Hamas, they will kidnap you, they will rape you, they will, there's monster for
Yeah,
real. So the family there, they create a monster as a fiction one, but because the security is zero in such a society, and Islam is the same. Islam create a monster to gather, to make fear, so people will gather and join behind Muhammad. So Muhammad, he said to them, those Jews are monsters. Those Christians are the monsters. We have to eliminate them because the earth will be a better place without them. However, because they are bad, don't worry, we can take their money. Yeah, they don't deserve it. God, he told us, you can take their women. So he is a
How do you see the future for Islam now? Like, let's go like 80, 50, 100 years into the future. What do you think will be the fate of the Islamic world?
that's depend
You think it'll
on
be more?
that is depend on education, not depend on
Mhm.
future as a
Yeah,
future, because you see, education we have is not really education. Like school don't teach you. Like if you go to school, you will not see
yeah,
one
they don't.
teacher there, even in America, will say Muhammad is a fraud. They will
Yeah,
avoid that.
they can't say
So
that.
as long we don't have a real education and there's no real teachers, Islam can survive. But however,
Yeah,
the internet, which is giving people like me freedom to do
yeah,
what a teacher don't dare to do, even priests. I mean, priests, they don't dare to speak because they don't want to have a trouble.
yeah. Because I first
Priest,
listened to you, David Wood, Sam Shamoon, like 12 years ago.
yeah. So people,
Mm.
they, they hear things new they never heard before. Some they accept, some they don't believe. The smart one is the one who examine what they hear.
Hmm.
All right.
Definitely. No, I agree 100%. You have to be critical. Like, not only what you read and think, yeah, like the whole world could be lying to us. That's why I don't want to accept anything without doing proper research and like looking at it skeptically, analyzing everything, how it came to us. Because even Christianity, it didn't happen all in one day. It took years for it to evolve and stuff like that from the church
Yeah, but you see
fathers.
the
So
difference
it's
the
good to look
difference
at the
between
history.
Christianity and Islam. Islam grow by army.
Mm, mm,
Christianity, the first 300 years, Christians are poor. They don't even
yeah,
have money to print a book, to make a book. So
yeah,
they were
yeah,
writing their manuscript in this, in a very cheap quality, let us say, if we can
yeah,
call it papers. They used to
mm,
pray in a hiding places, in basement, secretly. They used to feed
yeah,
them to animals, they burn cities because of them. So Christianity did
mm,
not spread by the same way Islam suddenly become like weed, because as you
Yeah.
remember, the Quran says, when the victory come, what victory? The consequence. The Muhammad, he did occupy Mecca.
Yeah.
Everybody in the town in one day suddenly accept Islam.
That's because they were under the threat of violence, right?
Exactly, because they will be killed. So
Yeah, because
when when
my
vi-
ancestors, they come.
when victory, we saw
Mm,
people coming by waves because there's no need to convince them. That's it. Aslam
yeah.
taslam. Convert, you will become safe. Otherwise, we will kill you. You know.
Mm,
And this is the chapter of An-Nasr. It's just 3 verses. There's nothing there. When the victory of Allah, okay, what is that?
yeah.
He conquest of Mecca. Now we know what we're talking
Okay.
about. It's a war. We found, and this is actually a clear proof for those who want to prove Islam is spread by the sword, because Muslim, they say no. Muslim, they say to you, do you know
Mm,
that Indonesia, the biggest Islamic country, did not convert to Islam because of a Muslim invasion? In fact, it is, and I will explain why. The first king who converted to Islam in Indonesia, as I saw in the internet, I'm not a scholar in the history of Indonesia, even though
mm.
I speak orang Indonesian.
Orang,
Uh,
orang.
what I learned, that he, in order to prevent his enemies from attacking him, he decided to join Islam, because then the Muslims will join him in war if
Yeah.
his enemies decide to attack. And this is how Indonesian or Islam start in Indonesia. The king, he converted, not because he
Yeah,
believed.
defensive.
The same as the
Yeah.
king of the Tatar. The Tatar, when they come to Arabia, they slaughter. They come to Iraq, they slaughter at least like tens and hundreds of thousands of people. They spend 1 month doing nothing for fun except killing, slaughtering, just for fun. So then they told him, if you want those Muslims to be totally subdued, just say I'm a Muslim. He said,
Yeah, I
okay,
don't know how anyone can look at history and still
I'm a
believe that
Muslim.
Islam's
So he
being
said, I'm a
spread by the
Muslim.
sword.
The same people who they are, those like the Turkish, the Turkish,
Yeah.
they came as an invasion to kill Muslims.
Yeah.
But then
They
when
believe Turkey
when they
would never
notice that
convert.
being a Muslim is an advantage, they don't have God, they don't have religion. They say, okay, we are Muslims. And now Erdogan, the Turkish as an example, when they ride always the wave. So when they notice European Union is doing great, suddenly they are atheist.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then they notice that
It's
the
just like
Islamic,
Obama.
yeah, but then they notice that the era today is the era of the oil, and the oil is in the hand of the Muslims, and they are the one who
Yeah.
has the money, and the Islamists is growing. So now suddenly Erdogan, he jumped from a singer, he used to sing, then he become a sheikh, a guy who
Mm.
sing, he become and then he play football. From totally a person who have nothing to do with Islam, he signed a paper that he will never establish an Islamic party.
Yeah.
Then, because and now Erdogan is popular between Muslims, why? Because he claimed to be the one of save the Muslims from the hand of the devil, from the Jews. So they use always Islam is used as a flying carpet. Hmm?
Yeah.
Anyone,
I see that.
anyone, anyone want to be in something, you ride the carpet of Islam. Yeah.
That's very true.
And now, even now, we heard in the news that Kamala Harris, I mean, this is America.
Mm.
She said, and
Yeah.
her vice president, who will be supposedly, God forbid, she will treat the Muslim differently, and they will give him a very high job in her government if they vote for her. If they made her
Yeah.
win. So again, she is riding the flying carpet of Islam. Yeah.
Well, politics always do that. They use religion, don't they, to get their votes.
Yeah, they don't care about religion. Those, as I said, this is
Yeah.
not about religion. It's about flying carpet. Islam.
Yeah.
Many famous people, they will convert to Islam just to ride the flying carpet, because the second you convert, like Andrew Tate, the guy is a pimp. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
he isn't a
And
threat. He
sneaker.
knew things are going to get bad. He converted to Islam. He learned that cases are coming and they will arrest you and they are looking for you. So he said, okay, if I convert to Islam, I can go to Dubai and seek asylum as a
Mm.
Muslim. I can go to Pakistan. I can go anywhere. That's why he was buying passport. So
Yeah.
Islam is a flying carpet. As long the flying carpet can fly, many they will ride it. But the second the flying carpet start having holes in it, everybody will jump.
Hello. Your mic cut off. Couldn't hear the last part.
Yeah, I'm saying Islam will be flying as long the flying carpet of Islam, which means the money and power and support, etc., is exist. As soon the flying carpet have holes and it's not flying no more, everybody will sit down and jump
Yeah,
from the flying
but if the
carpet.
Arabs didn't have the oil money, they wouldn't have that much traction
Yeah,
in the
like
global
now,
sphere. I guess.
just to give you an example, when October 7 happened in Israel, everybody
Yeah,
start making fun of Israel because Israel look weak.
yeah, and now they're
Everybody
strong.
was praising Hamas and Hezbollah.
Yeah,
2 weeks ago, we saw what Israel did to suddenly Hezbollah became the joke everybody, and the Israeli became the most powerful nation.
yeah. It's
So
just, I just feel like it's so
people,
sad
even
society.
Muslims who hate the Jews, they are making videos making fun of Hezbollah and making fun of Iran. So you know history always repeats itself. Hitler, if he was the winner in the war, trust me, everybody will praise him. Books, author,
Yeah,
philosophers will speak about him how wonderful he is. He lost the war.
exactly.
History is not
Yeah,
written by the one who lose the war, but by the one who win
yeah,
it. So history is a
yeah,
fabrication. History is a lie. History is a collection of lies about a victorious person, the one who lose. Like the Muslims, they wrote about the enemy of Muhammad. Even the uncle, they call him Abu Jahl, the father of ignorance. He's bad, he's disgusting, he's ugly. When, you know, just because he refused Muhammad. Musaylama
exactly.
is a very noble man.
That's
They
the
call him Musaylama
yeah,
al-Kadhab, Musaylama the liar, so they give him
yeah,
name.
yeah, because even at the people at the time of the Prophet didn't even believe him. His close family members, and now 1400 years ago, like he's got such a big
Yeah, even
following.
his uncle, the one who he grew in
Yeah,
his house, he refused to believe because he
yeah,
knew him a fraud. You know, he knew he's a liar.
yeah,
Muhammad is the same as Kamala Harris. He become
okay,
a vice president, and she might become president not because she is smart, but let us say a lucky fool.
yeah,
Anyway, my friend, thank you very much
yeah.
for joining us.
Thank you,
Do we
thank you,
have
thank you.
any Muslim would like to join? Our friend here decided to leave Islam, but still he is not convinced with Christianity. But I hope soon we pray for him that he will see the truth, and the truth will set him free.